So you passed your board certification. Yay, congratulations. Hey guys, I'm Dr. Priscilla Davis. I am a double board certified family and psychiatric nurse practitioner. And today we're going to talk about what you need to do after you pass that board. And congratulations, first of all. The number one thing that I would do is I would print out that nice letter of, hey, you passed, congratulations. There's a number on there, and that number is correlated with your licensure with the AANP or the ANCC. So once you get that information, they will create for you a license number and they will send that to your state. So you need to make sure that your state gets it, and you make sure you put your state that you want your credentials to be sent to once you pass the board. And then you would go to your state website and get that ball rolling for your either AANP or ANCC, but you'll get that ball rolling for your advanced practice nurse practitioner licensure. Make sure you have a state license within that state. Depending on what state that you are, you may not need your active RN license, but if you are in most of the states in the United States, say that 10 times, you're going to need an active RN license to be able to apply for your APRN, Advanced Practice Registered Nurse Licensure. And once you get that done, pay the fees, get a background check, and probably do another live fingerprint. You will get that within a couple of weeks. I would also probably email them about once a week. Make sure they have everything. You don't want to wait a month and then you're like, hey, where's my license? You need to have that correlation, that little emails that, and just to make sure, hey, did you get this? Did you get that? And if they say yes, or hey, I may need something else. I may need you to resend your AANC or AANP license again for the 50 millionth time because the state. But needless to say, it's going to be a process, and you're going to get it eventually. Just keep marching on. The next thing that you're going to need is your NPI number. This is a very easy application to do. You just go to the NEPPES website. I will link it in the below. I've been to it a couple times. NEPPES.com, and you apply for your apply for your NPI number, put in your state and where it is that you're going to be practicing if you know already, and it will populate for like 24, 48 hours. Super easy, straightforward. Next, I would do CAQH profile. Your CAQH profile is a profile that you get so that you can be credentialed by, the insurance companies once you are at your job and you're billing insurance, or your billers are billing insurance. And it's not hard, it's just a lot of information. So once you get that information that you need, so you need your resume, recent resume, all your licensure, DA license if you have it, and get that populated in there, you can attest it. And once you attest that profile, your credentialer can easily credential you through that. Next would be your DA license. So in some states you require a DA license. Some states you may need a collaborating physician to apply for that DA license. So every state is different. I'm not sure where you're at. Make sure you look up the guidelines for it, but it's going to be about $888 for your DEA. And a lot of times schools um, work, not schools, your work will kind of eat that cost. They will do that DEA license for you. So that's not something that, unless you want to venture out on your own, that's not something that you need to do right away. But just keep that in the back of your head if you're still looking for jobs, hitting the DEA roadblock. Sometimes it might be just easier to apply for a DEA license and get that off your back. Next, I would start updating my profile and resume for the job that I'm wanting. Kind of figure out what kind of salary you're looking for. If you're a new nurse practitioner, probably 100, 110. But if you are a seasoned nurse practitioner or getting a second certification, I wouldn't go anything past a 120. That's like the low end, and I wouldn't accept that. But if you are seasoned, you have many years of experience, I don't see why you can't say 140, especially for the specialty of psychiatric nurse practitioner. So think about that when you are building up your resume, updating your LinkedIn and your Indeed, and just keeping that in the back of your head. So if you guys have any questions for me, comments, things that I missed out, let me know. But if not, this is it. You guys have a great day. Bye bye.